How's it going? I'm Dustin. This is Brent. Welcome to Fantasy Smack Talk. This is the 2010-2011 Overvalued and Bust show for fantasy basketball. These aren't all busts, but we think all these guys are going maybe a round or even more earlier than they should in drafts.
And the first guy we're going to talk about is Brandon Jennings. He's going to about pick 63. Definitely overvalued, a lot of hype. Obviously, he started the season playing unbelievable, but if you really check out his numbers, he really tailed off towards the end of the year. He's going to get overdrafted because everyone's going to remember all those ESPN highlights early last season.
Moving on, we got another point guard, an old man, Baron Davis, going to average draft position in the 50s. We think that's a little high for this old man. You know, he's starting to show his age a little bit. His numbers have been going down. And we're just not convinced that he is someone you want to count on.
He also came into camp extremely overweight. Apparently, he's legit fat right now, so that's never a good sign.
Not good for the knees when you're at any weight.
Jason Terry's next on our list, and his average pick is 65. You know, Terry comes off the bench. He's definitely a scorer, but going in this, on average 65, we just think is way too high. Let somebody else take him that early.
All he does is score. Get someone else there. Moving on, we got Yao Ming. The guy just can't stay healthy. I know he's a big name. I know when he's healthy, he can produce. But he's just gotten to the point in his career where I would be shocked if he ever plays over 70 games in a season. Just be really careful where you take Yao Ming. Right now, he's going before the 90th pick, and we say he needs to be in the hundreds.
All right, next is a standard guy that's taken towards the end of the drafts where people start panicking, don't know who to take, and they grab Ron Artest. The only reason they're grabbing him is simply on his name. His stat line is not that solid anymore to be fantasy, really even almost fantasy relevant. If you're going to take him, it's got to be in a really deep league, and it's got to be really late, not at average pick 115.
Next, we got a guy who some people might think this is a bad thing to say, but Tim Duncan. We think he's overvalued. He's going about 31st pick right now. Now, that's not too far off. We think, personally, I think he should go about the 40th pick. Brent and I had a little talk before the show, but his numbers have gone down each of the last 2 years. His minutes have gone down. We think there's just going to be another slight decrease, and I'd rather take a guy with a bigger upside that early.
Next, we got another big guy in Jermaine O'Neal out there with Boston. O'Neal's certainly somebody that people are going to target because he's out there on the Celtics, and, the other O'Neal, Shaq's there as well, so they're going to cut a lot in each other's minutes, and O'Neal has always been an injury risk, well, both of them for that matter, but certainly Jermaine.
Moving on, we got another Celtic and Kevin Garnett, average draft position right around 50. Come on, the guy his numbers have gone down, I think each of the last 3 years. The guy you can't count on him anymore to be that top guy. And there's so many other guys with upside at that point. Take someone else, let someone else draft the name.
All right, the last guy I'm going to talk about is Mike Bibby out there with the Atlanta Hawks. His average draft position right now is 145.
He started last year and he sucked. He shouldn't even be being drafted in leagues.
Dustin might have a little bit of personal vendetta apparently against him, but he's absolutely right. Jeff Teague's going to end up getting the starting job, and Bibby was garbage last year.
Yeah. Even if Bibby starts this year, he's going to suck again, so don't draft him.
Moving on, we
got Evan Turner. He's a rookie. They're saying he's going to come off the bench, and still he's getting drafted in the first 90 picks. Rookies last year had, some good years. There's a lot of rookies that had big years. We just don't like Evan Turner's situation. Let someone else take him that early.
He's going to be coming off the bench and maybe even playing backup point guard. He's been terrible in the summer league and also in the preseason. Stay away.
Yeah.
So there you have it. If you want to go online, also check out all of our forums. We're very active in there. You can log in, ask us any questions. We got our sleeper show, our other rankings, our top 100 cheat sheet. Fantasy basketball, it's right around the corner.